to discuss the removal of the ordinance from our books and what we need to do to either make sure it's been done properly or what's been done. I mean, it's been a surprise to many people.
And possibly
Right.
rectify
Yes.
what needs to be done?
What needs to happen here?
Did you get a second for that?
No,
We're
I
just
haven't.
setting agenda.
I will second.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Motion made and seconded to add the new business under new business, the limo law removal. Is that correct?
Yeah, just discussion and investigation into 2051, please.
Okay. And there was a second?
There was.
Okay. All in favor?
We don't need a
Okay, that's right. We need to vote. Mr. Powell?
Discussion of the sign ordinance.
second.
And for clarification, for preparation to that, I happened to be in here today when Bobby Ray came in. We have definite problems with the numbering and therefore makes it unenforceable, which was addressed over a year and a half ago when that ordinance was passed. So we need to fix it.
Any further? Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to add discussion of writing, how can I say this? Writing a letter of discontent, discussion of writing a letter of discontent to the state, letting them know we're very disappointed for forcing fluoride on us when the people don't want it.
Anything else? Is there going to be a second on that one?
Nobody's interested in standing up for the people?
I don't understand what the thing was. Make it simple.
If I may, the state is forcing Carol Boone to put fluoride in the water, and that will affect this township. The people in this township have twice voted down having fluoride in their water. So I feel it's appropriate to at least write a letter to the state voicing our discontent with their forcing fluoride upon us when we have voted it down twice, when we don't want it. So, it's more or less just letting them know where we stand on it. I don't know if it'd do any good or if they'd,
I would second that.
anything about that.
Yes.
But I think,
It's been voted by a majority of the people, yes.
Twice.
I would.
I think it's appropriate to at least voice our discontent with
Okay.
them.
So, Ms. Alexander, you did second that, is that correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any
I
others?
did.
Okay. If that's it, City Council comments. Mr. DeVito, kick her off.
Well, it's Blues Weekend. Come for my close-up. Get in here real close.
Just hold it up in front of your face.
Bring the man in his...
This is tomorrow night. Coco Montoya
That's James.
will be playing at the auditorium. Once upon a time, it could have been. Bringing the man in his
Yeah, I've only
blues to
played
you.
guitar.
It's Coco's logo. Coco's been coming to Eureka Springs for about 15 years, and now he's headlining tomorrow night's blues show. He's a consummate performer. Started out with Albert Collins as a drummer, learned how to play the guitar. Played for John Mayall for 9 years, and anybody that knows blues knows John Mayall, and also knows that John goes through musicians like some people go through tissues. Coco managed to stay with John for 9 years before he took off on his own, and I'm just thrilled that he's coming back to the area and he's going to headline one of the shows. And thanks to Rags and Lori and all the good people that are putting on Blues Weekend. $25 a ticket. You can't beat that to see somebody like Coco. And I just want everybody to know that it's going to be a great weekend. Get out there and enjoy some good music.
Ms. Alexander?
I'd also like to say have a great blues weekend, and I want to say a special thank you to James for taking my seat on the CAPC for me. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Do my job.
Mr. Pano?
I'm just glad to see we have workshops set up to be discussing some things that have been ignored over the last 5 months and hopefully moving us forward.
Thank you,
I
sir.
appreciate everybody's support.
Doc,
No.
you good? Ms. Balance?
Yes, I would like to inform the public that the Yellow Bag Research Committee will be holding a meeting in this room on June 6th at 2 p.m. And I'd welcome anybody who has any interest in this issue to come on and talk with us. We'll be finding out everything we can and seeing if there's anything that we can do better, or if not. Also, I would like to ask our mayor to ask the police department to come into compliance with Code 2.48.01. Thank you.
Okay, any further? Guess it's my turn now. I watched the tape of the last meeting, and I understood there was an issue that Ms. Balance just addressed. I went to the Eureka Springs Personnel Handbook here, and on page number 3, under Hiring, it states except otherwise provided by Arkansas law, the Eureka Springs City Council shall establish the minimum and maximum compensation of all city employees. The job title, classification, and annual pay rate as specified by City Council shall be set by the department head. When filling uniformed and non-uniform regular hour and salary positions, the appropriate department head will review all applications, interview applicants, and recommend the top applicant and the proposed hourly wage to the office of the mayor. The office of the mayor shall approve the hiring of all city employees. The mayor shall appoint department heads in accordance with ACA 14-42, 110. This, at the top of the page, says City of Eureka Springs Personnel Handbook Policy Handbook, adopted by Ordinance 2061, October the 8th, 2007. So, is that of any help?
Give me that ordinance again, please.
2061, yes, ma'am.
Of
October the 8th, 2007.
October the 8th of 2007. So the employee, this is the employee handbook, you say?
Yes, ma'am. That's
And
what
it
I
supersedes our codes?
have. I'm sorry?
It supersedes our codes?
This was established by City Council. This has to be approved by the City Council. Yeah.
Okay.
So if the City Council adopted this handbook, then apparently they adopted that hiring policy.
Excuse me for just a second.
Okay.
Can we put this on the agenda?
Could
Yeah,
we
we can.
please?
We can discussion. Yeah, we can put it on the next one. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
thank you.
Okay, let's do that. Mr. DeVito's in a hurry.
No, we already passed council comments. I'm talking out of turn right now.
Okay. All right. So that was just for your information. Also, I understood that the issue of the vehicles, and I've been approached about that again. This will be excerpts from City of Eureka Springs Disaster Plan, under G, emergency command vehicles, because it is necessary that the chiefs of the emergency services, fire, EMS, and police, and the Director of Public Works, vital public services in the facilities, be able to make ongoing and recurring time-critical emergency responses. Thank goodness we had that in the last little issue, requiring both direct transportation to the site of an emergency and specialized equipment. Such shall be provided with a city-owned vehicle. Further, each of these vehicles shall be equipped to handle the needs of its operator and to enable its operators to maintain full lines of communication with every city department, along with assisting agencies and departments that may be called upon to render assistance. Aside from providing city services and conducting city businesses, these vehicles may be used for commuting and for de minimis personal errands during work days only when traveling between work and home pursuant to Internal Revenue Services regulations. The chiefs and directors shall keep these vehicles at their respective places of residence while not on duty to be able to make emergency response to the event of any disaster, man-made or natural, unexpected interruption or failure of vital public facilities, which we had, unexpected disruption or large-scale damage to vital public facilities or other incident, not mentioned but deemed an emergency requiring immediate attention by any departments of the City of Eureka Springs. Does that address another issue?
Partially.
Okay. And that's all I have on that part. Yes, you may. In regards to the trip I made to Texas to bring this convention, this Blue Knights convention to town in 2013, we were awarded the bid. We were also told that it may be up to 600 now, due to the fact once they found out half of Texas, okay, let's put it, half of Texas Blue Knights, which is over 1,800 members, voted to come to Eureka Springs in lieu of going to Waco, Texas, which is within an hour and a half of where some of them live. Now, since some of them have been here before, all of them want to come back here. On the other side of that coin, the other members in the Midwest Conference, which is 2 states wide all the way into Canada, okay, it's Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, Quebec, South Dakota, Nebraska, Oklahoma,
Ontario.
all want to come here. They want to drive through Springfield, blast through Branson, and come to Eureka Springs. So I'm getting with the Midwest Conference chairman this week, and he'll propose this to them next week after next. So they're all happy about it. Just to give you a little detail, at the conference down there, first one I'd ever seen, they brought in an 8-foot wide skillet and made fajitas in it. They have offered to come up here and do the same thing at the conference. It was a very good time, and guys I had never met from other, not just Texas and Arkansas, but guys from Canada, guys from Washington and Maine, and even our international reps are all coming here. And they're encouraging everybody from the international conference in Europe to come over also. So we may have more than 600. So that's that one. Also been in touch with the National T-Bucket Alliance, which is a United States-wide group that drives T-Buckets. Anybody knows cars knows the T-Bucket is. It's a little hot rod, open wheels, open engine. They have had 2 national conferences in Mountain Home and in Branson. I asked them why they have never had one in Eureka Springs, and they said we've never been invited. So I invited them. They said they're good for this year and next year, but 2013 is open. If they do decide to come here, there should be 15 to 2,000 T-Buckets worth X number of bucks a piece. Guys, they're awesome machines. Come into Eureka Springs if I can convince them to do so. It's another car show, another venue for car shows. So, okay. With that, I think is there anything else other than our list of, yeah. We have a list here, so I'm going to go through this really quick. Free concerts in Basin Park until October the 31st, June the 2nd through the 4th, Blues Weekend, which is upon us, June 3rd through the 5th. Custom camps, modified streetcars, and anybody knows what a lead sled is, there's a bunch of them in town. Show in the Ozarks, June 3rd through the 5th, The World is My Cloister. I want to be sure and make that right. Have no idea what that is, but it's happening. June the 5th, the Movies in the Park, Despicable Me, which is a great cartoon. I've seen it. And okay, with my kids. How about that? The Chamber of Commerce parking lot. Okay, this is the little handout that you received on the cards, so I want to go through that one. June 9th through the 12th, Warbirds over Arkansas. Is that an Errol Severe out at Silver Wings? Okay, anyway. Warbirds over Arkansas. Apparently that's old antique World War II planes, which I think is great. It's cool. June the 11th, the second Saturday gallery stroll. Art Adventures is asking anyone who wants to be placed on the map for enchanted dwellings. Call Iris Fwets. Did I say it right? Okay, I got it right. Fwets, yeah. Well, she'll forgive me. 253-6164 by June the 8th. The tour will take place on June the 11th. This next one I'm really excited about because, let me read it first. Free meals for all kids ages 18 months through 18 years old, Monday through Friday, June the 6th, August through the 5th, August the 5th. Breakfast from 8 to 8:30, lunch 11 to 12. All kids welcome. More information, call 253. Is that 1006?
Yes, and I didn't put it there. It's at the elementary.
Okay, that's important. It is at the elementary school. And the reason I'm excited about that one because the state apparently cut funding for school-age kids, and I'm not sure on all the details, but they pulled a lot of the funding for kids' lunches at all the schools around the state. Where that one came from, beyond me. So this is at Eureka Springs Elementary School. Also, there again, great work to all the city departments have been involved in this landslide, from the PD all the way down to finance and everybody. Everybody's just doing excellent at this. And Lowell Johnson, too. Can't thank these guys enough. They're working their tail ends off, standing slop up to their waist on property that's not even ours. But it's to save our city streets, our springs, and a lot of our infrastructure, because that's an important stretch of road through there. Anything else? Anything else that you guys can think of? Council? Okay. I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Say bye.
I-
Adios.